Hey everyone, it's me, Noah Meehan on The Art of Truth, and this is probably going to be a pretty short video because, well, the real news is not supposed to happen until tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I'm pretty sure after hearing that time frame, you have guessed that this is going to be about the Iran nuclear deal. And you are 100% correct. This is definitely about the nuclear deal. And honestly, I think that the decision that Trump is going to make would be to pull out of the agreement. At least in my opinion. This is all just pre-juncture and could be a completely different once Trump makes an announcement. Now, I've actually was just watching Fox News just a few minutes ago, and I was with my mom, and there was this segment talking about how the UK wants us to, the UK Foreign Secretary, who is basically like the Secretary of State in the United Kingdom, he basically wants the US to stay in the deal and to get us to fix it, which I think is a really stupid move. Part of Britain's part to tell America something like this, and if you're wondering what this is, it's actually Toy from Warsaw. But I'm getting off. But I'm just explaining it. But anyway, this would be an unwise decision for the UK to tell America, especially what to do. True, they are our ally, and at times they can be correct when it comes to foreign diplomacy, but I don't believe, especially in Trump's case, that staying in and fixing the deal would fit America's interest. This is kind of because Trump, he has a very aggressive stance. We already seen this before. We saw this on China. We saw this on North Korea. Hell, we even see it on Mexico and even a little bit of Canada when concerning those steel and aluminum parts. I'm just saying, this would not be something that I think would suit Donald Trump, especially with his personality on the foreign stage. I don't believe that. And here's another. And again, just going back to how that doesn't fit into America's interest. Britain and the United States are completely separate countries and with completely separate identities, interests, and cultures. Yes, we have been a former colony once, but that was again a long time ago, and we basically have our own different goals from the United Kingdom. From what I currently know about the United Kingdom, it's basically trying to get out of the European Union. Us is remaining a world power, especially when it comes to the economy and the United States military, and especially to stop terrorist threats, which is also the UK's goal. But again, I'm trying to illustrate the differences between the United States and the United Kingdom. But overall, I don't think that's what's going to happen tomorrow at 2 p.m. I think that Trump is actually going to get away from this deal. I know that we have seen so much threats from the Islamic Republic of Iran concerning this, that they say they would take drastic measures or something. I don't really think that's gonna happen, or well, in the way that we think it's gonna happen, like in a sort of attack. That would be very stupid, especially on Iran's part, because one, that would show them that they have something to hide to the rest of the international community, and two, that would bring them into a war they could not win, especially against a superpower like the United States. I'm just saying, if Iran would deal with that, it would not go well for them. It wouldn't. At least their theocratic regime wouldn't. But I generally believe that this deal will be pulled off the table, and we are gonna walk away from it until Iran shows that it is really committed. Kind of like how North Korea is supposedly showing commitment to denuclearization and ending the 65-year-old Korean War. But again, this is just an assumption, and Donald Trump at times can be unpredictable. So I could be completely wrong on this by 2 p.m. tomorrow. But again, I would say that this is definitely, if I were to say what his basis is for pulling out the deal, it would be Israeli intelligence. We already heard, I think it was a week or two ago, that Israel caught wind of Iran basically continuing on their nuclear program. Now, whether or not this is true, this is definitely going to be a major change in terms of foreign policy, especially when it comes to Iran. Because since the United States is allied with Israel, that would definitely give at least a little bit of credit to Israeli intelligence, especially when it comes to nuclear weapons and the Islamic Republic of Iran. I mean, it would. We already know that from not just Israeli intelligence, but from CIA and other countries, that Iran has been well known to try to spread its influence across the entire Middle East. We already see this in the form of a regional Cold War between Iran and Saudi Arabia. We already see it with Iran, besides Russia, propping up the dictator in Syria. And we already see them actually funding and supporting Shia militia groups in Iraq. Although that has been a while ago. I don't really know what the current state of that is. So, things could be completely different. Maybe Iran may have pulled it out. Although, I have a large amount of doubt of that. So, I think that tomorrow we are going to pull out the deal. This is definitely going to send a strong message to Iran. No longer are they dealing with Obama. They are dealing with Trump. And he will get them to denuclearize, one way or another. My name is Noah Mian, I'm the Arc of Truth. Please post comments down below, like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel. See ya.